everyone. I'm Jessica Aguirre from NBC Bay Area News, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here at the second Watermark Conference for Women, Silicon Valley. This is remarkable. You can't believe what it looks like from my view, looking out and seeing 6,000 women all in the same room. It is glorious. And you know, I've been walking around today, and I've really been so excited to see so many young, intelligent, dynamic, just strong young women throughout all the sessions that were going on this morning. And I have to tell you, I was equally moved by seeing so many intelligent and courageous women of my generation here as well, who carry their wisdom facial lines with pride, and also their gender war scars on their back. So I am very, very happy to be here with all of you. You know, as we sit here together, before we get these going with these amazing speakers that we have, you know, we really need to reflect on the fact that the journey to get here to where we are today, in this room with all of us together, has been a long one. And that the issues that we're talking about today, gender bias, equal pay, discrimination, glass ceilings, not just issues for executive women, they're issues for all women, and that we need to address that. And that we need to get rid of this myth of perfection as well, because it doesn't exist. I like to think of the groups of women that are here in three groups. You have the trailblazers who came before me in the 1960s and 70s, and they're the ones that first showed up on the scene, and they really started the conversations that we're having here today. They were the ones that showed up at work with their shoulder pads on, and I always tell my kids they were badasses. They showed up, and it was just sheer force of demanding their rightful place at the table, and they're the ones that started the conversation for us here today. And then there was my generation. I call us the Pathfinders. Not the car, no. We were the women that showed up at work in the 80s and the 90s and had to assimilate into the workplace but find our own way. The way it worked before wasn't working for us, so we had to change that and find a new path. When I first started in TV in the 1980s, that whole conversation about diversity and gender equality and having women in the workplace had just started. And so they were, what I call, all of us were box women, which means they hired us so they could check off a bunch of boxes and their HR forms. And I checked off a lot of boxes. Hispanic, check. Woman, check. And then there was another one in the TV industry that's a little subtle, but still just as stereotypical, which was young and pretty. And I always imagined that the executives at CBS were sitting there going, oh, she's so small. How much trouble could she be? They had no idea the storm that was coming their way. So that's 30 years ago. Here we are on this path. The path sometimes was nice and smooth pavement. Sometimes it was like 880 on a Friday night by Oakland. Lots of potholes, not going anywhere. And then other times, there was no road at all, no path. So I had to go rogue. But here I am with all of you, with the young women in this room that I call the deal makers. And you ladies are the ones that have used your savvy, your entrepreneurial spirit, your smarts to show up at the workplace and say you want to negotiate your own terms. You're making it work for you instead of the other way around. And that's why it's so exciting to be all of us here together. And the one thing I love about this event that I think is true, and I think all women can appreciate this, is that I can be having a conversation with anyone in the room here. And 1 minute we can be talking about the Syrian crisis with the refugees, or we can talk about the nuclear Iran deal, and then the next breath I can say to you, I really like your handbag. Is that Prada? I can take a call from my daughter asking me, where are my ballet slippers? And then I can hang up with her and talk to my producer, and I can give her script approval for a story, or tell her what I need for her to plan for me to Rio when I go cover the Olympics. And then I can ask you, I like your lipstick. Is that the new MAC color? I can be anything I want to be, any way I want to be now, because I'm not in a box anymore. And I won't allow anybody to put me in a box anymore. And neither should you. Okay, are we ready to go? We've got a lot of business to take care of today. So first off, I got to start off with thanking a lot of folks because it wouldn't be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. So here they are. Presenting sponsor, Juniper Networks, SAP. I think Juniper's in the house. Amazon, Cisco, EMC. Okay, there isn't a rally where you win something if you outdo the other folks. There's no prizes. I'm not Oprah. I don't have anything for you. Okay, Akami Technologies, Boston Scientific. Oh my God, I feel like we're going to do the wave soon. Ernst & Young, Intel, Johnson & Johnson, Joyous, LinkedIn, Mercer, Quixie, Rackspace, Riverbed, State Street Global Advisors, Bottle Rock Napa Valley, Oracle, QVC, United Airlines, Visa, KBAY-FM, and Mix, and NBC Bay Area. Yay! Very impressive. Okay, so a couple of things you should know before we get going. You all need to download the conference app. The app will make your day seamless, let you go from place to place, give you the full agenda, that way you're not lost, and then it'll also let you network with other attendees and speakers, take notes, make your schedule, and you get real-time updates throughout the day. You need to search Watermark CFW in the App Store to download, and so we want to thank Ericsson, the sponsor of that app. We love seeing you on social media. I've already been tweeting about seeing Abby Wambach, so lots of fun things to tweet about. Saw Christine Carter, lots of people, so make sure you are tweeting it out. Keep posting. The hashtag for the event is hashtag Watermark CONF, so conf, okay? If you haven't done it, stop by Gilead Career Pavilion for resume review and executive coaching, which is being offered throughout the day. Go to the QVC stage, that's really fun. There are all sorts of impressive pitches. I have a great idea for a mop. I think somebody already took it, but there are also opportunities to pitch and walk up starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'll try to make it. Now, if you had a chance, visit the small business marketplace featuring an outstanding array of women-owned businesses. The Watermark Conference for Women Silicon Valley is dedicated, obviously, to the advancement of women, so make sure you head over to that booth and check it out. And then there's the Cisco Networking Lounge. That's open all day. Go and check that out. You can recharge your phone, have a cup of coffee, meet somebody cool, and take advantage of the LinkedIn profile makeover. That workshop is taking place all day. Okay, speaking of networking, don't miss the end of the day wine tasting. Okay, yes, it's a networking reception courtesy of Bottle Rock Napa Valley. There's going to be some wineries there. They're going to be sampling their products from 4 to 5, in the exhibit hall. I won't be there. I'm going to miss it, or maybe I'll go, and then I'll go do the news. Best newscast of my life. But you'll have to visit the Bottle Rock booth 726 to get your wristband sometime. Now, as we told you this morning, the 2016 Bottle Rock Festival, which is over Memorial Day, is completely sold out. You cannot get tickets, so don't try. However, someone in this room is going to get tickets. We selected a name at random from the registration system. Are you ready? Are you ready for my drum roll? Let me hear it. And the winner of the 2016 Bottle Rock tickets is Les Taylor. Les, are you over there? From Conquest Consulting, table 1001. Don't come on down here, I don't have it for you. The conference team is going to reach out to you, they'll give you information, and thank you to John Anthony Vineyards, Chapelet Winery, and Minor Family Winery for providing the wine for today's networking reception. Everybody going to show up to that? Yes. Okay. Also check your agenda for locations for expert exchanges, encore sessions, which take place after today's lunch session. The expert exchanges are supposed to be a little smaller, a little more intimate, so you can really get to know each other, and they're going to talk about lots of interesting topics. You can get up close and personal, really talk to the speakers and kind of give them the lowdown on who you are and what you want. So make sure you wrap up your day with a little wine and then go over there. Okay, let's start our speaker program portion. I'd like to introduce to you now the chair of the board of Watermark Conference, Miss Lynn Bourne.